to break your home. They will try to divide the home. You must be wise.
Are you still here? I will soon finish. I'll see you later.
Okay. Go and tell Matthew to get ready with the car. And dinner will be served late today because my husband is taking Sandra to the hospital.
Hospital? Madam, what's happened to her? Sorry, ma. I'm sorry. Make her go call her.
Oh, God. How much more of this can I take?
I'll teach you a lesson. I will step up. I will. What did they do? Who are better than you?
You won't kill Oga Kosi. Matthew, you won't go prison, Abi.
I don't want to kill him. Just to teach him a little lesson so he can learn to respect his betters.
Look, how dare you? You are lucky. Lucky indeed that I have always existed in an euphoric aura of happiness. Else, I would have reported you to my brother and he would have laid your insipid boats out of this vicinity.
Yeah. Nikompoop, Abia, as God. Huh? Or you think my Oga will listen to your foolishness? Huh? Okay. Come.
Matthew, that trouble you define. That trouble you define. You better go there, go start Oga motor. May you carry Sandra go to now.
Very, very correct.
Hey! Huh? What is relative? What's the problem now? Eh? Can't we have peace in this house? From one problem to the other. Huh? Unu made the other one now. Please, you people should just go so we can have some peace in our house now. Huh?
Who gives a damn? Nonsense. Nonsense. Señorita, thank you very much. Thank you very much for saving my life.
Sorry. Have you called Matthew?
Oh yes, he should be ready with the car outside.
Oh, okay. Sissy, I just figured out we need a female presence in this case. So please, you have to come with me. Dad will take care of the girls, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh yes, okay, fine. I will just quickly get my purse.
Really?
Okay.
Thank you very much for saving me from that tongue-twisted and poverty-stricken kangaroo.
Go. What did you say they do for her? If you are saying something, they bump to your head, Abi. Hope said now be waiting at the tick. That one place. Who be this one again? Who you help? You don't break my door?
Open the gate. Come on, where is she? Cecilia! Where are you? You better have a good explanation for what you did to my daughter, else you'll be very sorry.
Hey, no, they promise me to beg. I can't hear. See all the speech for my body. I go down enter person house. They shout like mad person. What in the cause? It is that person be this? I be bump there your head. What in the?
How dare you talk to me like that? How dare you call me a mad woman? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know I could make you lose your job, fool?
Oh, Auntie Betty, you do not need to apply physical force for conflict resolution. I think this is just a case of mistaken identity and an act of Iberibeism.
Agumba, what are you doing here? What nonsense are you talking about?
Oh, but unfortunately, unlike you, I have come on a peaceful mission. Yes, but Auntie Betty, what could be eating you up and making you breathe a fire like an angry dragon?
I don't have time for your nonsense. Come on. Will you get out of my way?
Where is this?
Where is she?
Where is the door?
Cecilia!
You see what I mean? This is Hurricane Auntie Betty.
That's my imagination, son. What is that commotion I'm hearing outside?
Honey, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, sure.
Let's go.
There you are, Cecilia. Cecilia, I have come to thank you, especially for maltreating and handling my daughter. I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you at all.
Iyke, Betty, don't you think you're backing up the wrong tree? I don't understand what you mean by all these bad words coming out of your mouth.
You don't understand. Tell me, what don't you understand? Do you want to deny that you slapped my daughter Sandra? Now tell me, Cecilia, did you or did you not slap my daughter Sandra?
Betty, can you just calm down? Just calm down. Calm down. What is it? I don't know where you got your information from. But you cannot just barge into my house and start harassing my wife. You can't. By the way, where did you get your information from? Because I didn't tell you.
Yes, sweetheart. There is a lot of excitement going on over here. Yes, Cecilia, our daughter-in-law, slapped Sandra. And she accused her of having a boyfriend who stole her money and shoes. Oh, fortunately, the crook has been apprehended. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Who your mother must have called you? Did she send you here to cause a scene?
I have not come here to cause a scene, Dad. On the contrary, I have come to take my daughter home and to thank Cecilia for calling her a thief and also assaulting her. No problem, There is no problem at all. The next time you see my legs or any of our legs in this house, Cecilia, cut it off. Do you hear me?
Betty, nobody called your daughter a thief. Your daughter is a drug addict. Okay? She collected what she collected to pay the person she bought product from. Yes.
What?
I didn't say still collect.
Kennedy, not you too. Kennedy, so you have joined Cecilia's company to disgrace your own niece. Chai!
Betty!
No problem. I am disappointed, but there is no problem at all. Like I said, I have come to take my daughter home.
Betty!
Please stand up, let's go.
So you'd rather rant and bring the house down than apologize to my husband and I for having your drug addict daughter put my children and my whole family at risk?
How dare you, Cecilia? How dare you talk to me like that? Don't you forget I'm your husband's elder sister.
I would be deceived because elders don't act the way you act. Elders don't act as immature as you act, as irrational as you act.
Oh, Sissy, I won't take that from you. You should know when you're crossing your boundaries. I mean, I won't get you to insult my elder sister in front of me.
But you won't have your elder sister talk to me in that manner. Tell her there are boundaries too. Warn her not to cross boundaries.
Don't tell me you didn't hear that, Dad. Kennedy has allowed his wife to insult me. Hey! There is no problem. No problem. Like I said, I will never set my foot in this house. Not me, not any of my children.
Yes, please don't. Just go. Take her and go.
Dad!
What is all this?
You're not saying anything. Okay.
You cannot do without them.
Hey!
You're right.
Hey, Dad!
No matter what they do, don't let them.
Betty, you're making a very big mistake. A very big one. What Sandra needs now is to go to a rehab center and not to go home with you. If you take her home, you're making a very big mistake.
God forbid, Kennedy. If that is the cause, I return it back to you.
Oh, Betty. Betty, you should listen. Listen to me. I'm your father.
Listen to you, Dad. What are you going to tell me? After you stood and watched Kennedy and his wicked wife maltreat and accuse your own granddaughter of being a thief and an addict, Dad.
Betty dear. Kennedy didn't lie. He is telling the truth. Accept it. Kennedy only wants to help Sandra.
No way, Dad. I don't believe him. And I don't need their help. Come on, Sandra, let's go.
Oh. Betty, you're making a very big mistake.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Betty, you're making a very big... Betty, all she needs is for you to take her to a rehab center. Don't take her home. Betty!
Sissy, for God's sake! Do you have to be so insulting to my elder sister just now? Do you realize you've worsened the whole situation?
Just stop it, Kennedy. I have had it up to here with your family trying to bring me down, embarrass me, insult me. Nothing I do is good in their eyes. I can't take this drama anymore. I can't take it. So don't you stand there and tell me about being insulted.
But you should understand that Betty's upset. You should understand that.
Oh yeah, she's upset.
Yes, she is.
But I don't have a right to be upset. Don't I have a right to be upset myself? Someone in this house makes a call to gossip about a well-deserving slap I gave to Sandra. For God's sake, she stole my shoes and my money. What did I do wrong? What?
I'm sorry, ma. Oga, sorry. No vex.
What do you want?
Sorry, ma. You get me thing I want to show you and Oga.
What is it?
Oga, na this thing. See him. I see him inside Sandra bag. I said they search him. They find Madam money.
Jesus Christ. God, she brought drugs into our home. Kennedy, she brought drugs into our home. And you still stand there to defend her and her mother. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Kennedy, please, not now.
Oh, it's us.
Oh.
Are you right?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm fine. I'm fine, really.
Are you sure, Mom? Because I overheard Auntie Betty's voice, then your argument with Dad. Yes, Mom, we heard everything Auntie Betty said to you.
It's fine. Your Auntie Betty really hurts my feelings, but I'm over it now. Not to worry.
I don't believe you.
Of course. I really need a hug right now. Okay, girls, thank you so much. This hug was really therapeutic. I didn't know you girls had such powers.
You're welcome.
Thank you. What would I do without you both?
Oh, okay, Mom. You're exaggerating already. We get the message. We love you too. I love you.
Okay, so I think it's time to go tell Adia to prepare the table for dinner. I hope you girls are really hungry.
Yes, I'm really hungry.
And
yes.
you haven't filled your stomach with pizza.
No, I don't want pizza anymore. I shall eat dinner tonight.
Easy.
Yeah.
How come you're not interested in the pizza that you both went through so much trouble to get?
Trouble? Mom, who told you we went through so much trouble? Is Uncle Matt using it? I knew he would never keep to his words. Like, seriously, adults are not to be trusted.
Shut your mouth, young lady. On the contrary, Matthew didn't say anything to me. I figured it out myself. Something had happened at that pizzeria, right?
It's not like something happened. Not really. Actually, Mom, the thing is that...
The thing is that what? Come in!
Madam, food already. And you can pass in on the hungry.
Okay, just set the table. I'll be with you shortly.
Okay, ma'am.
Girls, I don't think this is over. We'll get back to it after dinner.
Son, I need a stronger drink. And though you and I, we both. And Sissy? And what about Sissy? You want to know her thoughts about what happened today?
Yes. I hope she's not overtly angry about the incident today.
Who wouldn't be, Dad? You were there. You saw it all, you witnessed it yourself. You witnessed it yourself.
Son, it's my fault. Yes. You know, I mentioned to your mom about the slap incident when I put a call through to her.
Oh, I see. You know, everything is beginning to get clearly now to me. So you mean you called mom and you told mom that Sissy slapped Sandra?
Yeah.
And mom in turn had to tell Betty, and Betty came angrily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad, you know what? I give you credit. I owe you for all the drama that happened today. Congratulations, Dad.
I'm sorry, son. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's your fault. I know it's your fault.
I'm so sorry, son.
So you had to call mom.
I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, son.
Told about the slap, right?
I'm so sorry, son. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
That's forcing me to go back to this, you know.
I got my man. How far? What do you want to know? How are you? How are you? I do, Jerry. Well, it appears the outing has been called off. So as it stands now, I just want to go in and cool off. You know? That's to tell you how important my work is in this house.
Like a bomb they head. Yes. Mechanic will work your brain, no work away. That's why they feel the booger they talk anyhow.
Agara.
How you don't think say your job is important past my own?
Yes, because I'm about the only person in this house who has off and the time to rest. Unlike you, who is just that ordinary gate man.
I don't blame you at all. No, I don't blame you because you don't know say as the chief security of this house, of this castle, this building. Now me they secure everywhere. That's why I'm supposed to the day on 247.
Yeah.
247.
IG.
That means my work they more important past your own. Because if I just close eye, pain for vex, I could just close my eye and if I close my nose, Gabo, see if they will just come.
Gentlemen, do I perceive a clandestine plot being conceptualized to confiscate my brother Kennedy's wealth by unquestionable means? Or is it a mere jesting of a foolishly glorified gatekeeper?
Hey! I respect yourself. Go do it up. Anything else? Do your straight to.
This guy will put you to trouble. This guy will put you to trouble.
Tell him! Ha! Well, you're just fortunate. Very, very fortunate indeed that I have a humongous burden that only Senorita, that Calabar girl, can assuage. In other words, I'll leave you gentlemen to your acts of hyperibaism while I continue to navigate in search of her. Excuse me. Nonsense.
Now you call that in no? IG.
The in-laws, you must learn how to live with them. You cannot live without them.
Yes. Mr. Man.
Senorita.
Now waiting. Now waiting. Why you dey follow me for yansh like fly with this shit? You never seen Calabar woman before.
Oh, calm down, Senorita. Calm down. You see, inasmuch as you have bewitched me with your magnificent and well-proportioned curves, there is an important need that draws me close to you right about now.
Sai, have I seen work?
Yes.
Yes, you have
Now you think say I be mumu abi?
Yes, you have bewitched me with your curves.
Thunder go fire you. Make God break your neck. See, make I tell you. I be pastor picking. My father now pastor Akan. I don't need to deliverance since I be small girl. So person if you come my front, go call me witch. Wait, I don't understand that. You dey hear am? God punish you. God punish you. Madman, Sassibi. I won't come out. Make I come back and come meet you. I will use this spoon, design your face. See. Madman.
Now, what have I done wrong? What have I done to set her off like a rapid bull in a Chinese shop? What have I done? This sumptuous aroma emanating from her cooking alcove has debilitating effects on my innards. Yes. This Calabar girl not only possesses the arsenal to destroying a male Homo sapiens willpower, she also has the strength of entrenching herself in a man's heart, especially from her cooking. After all, what do they say? They say a way to a man's heart is through the stomach, which comes from this cooking pot. Ooh la la! Very, very Celsius. Wow.
Nita, I think we should let Mom know about what happened at the pizzeria today.
What incident are you talking about? I hope it's not how we ran into Bishop and how his mother slapped you.
But of course, Nita. Unless there's something else that I don't know of.
Why, Nina? Why should we get Mom worked up over that little incident? Can't you see that her cup is already filled up with all the things that have been happening in this house?
Little incident, you call it? For crying out loud, Bishop's mom slapped me. And you are sitting there calling it little incident.
So now it's my fault that Bishop's mom slapped you, right? Did I tell you he rapes me? So why would you call him a rapist in front of his mom?
So I did a mistake by jumping to the defense of my sister?
She don't understand. Why would you want to spill the beans to Mom and make yourself look like the good girl and make me the bad one that puts her sister into trouble?
Nita, you don't understand. Because if you do, I should be getting gratitude, not an attitude.
You know what? Go ahead and tell Mom and see if I care.
Nita, can you just allow me to tell what I want to tell Mom?
See, Nina, you know what? Leave me alone. Do whatever you wish.
Nita!
Was I hurt?
Mr. Man! Now what did you do to my madam pot?
Oh! Holy Akule. Now, this is a perfect example of expression caught red-handed. I'm sorry, madam.
Mr. Man, who gave you the right to go to my pot?
Madam, I'm sorry, Sister Sissy. I didn't mean to. It was a sheer temptation.
Temptation? What kind of temptation made you go to my pot? You must be kidding me.
Madam, Sister Sissy, on the contrary, you see, I was famished. And then I could feel my small intestine and my large intestine grumbling for the last crumbs of food in my stomach. And then suddenly I perceived the sumptuous aroma emanating from your pot. And then I spied on the array of plates you have here. And then I said to myself, then Madam, trust me, if you were in my dilemma reading shoes, you will have fallen for the same temptation.
I did sorry. No vex. I did sorry.
Mr. Storyteller, you must really take me for a fool.
No, madam. I do not have any intention of crossing you, knowing quite well the fame of your wickedness abroad and in the village.
Did you just call me wicked? Did he just call me wicked? You just called me wicked? Your uncle must hear this. In fact, my husband must hear this. Come with me right now. Get me! Get me!
No be only temptation. Eh? See mouth. Hey, enough!
Not Agambatu.
What has he done?
I just caught this man stealing meat from my freshly prepared soup pot in the kitchen. And thanks, Dad, for implying that I pick on all your relatives.
Oh, sister, please.
Don't sissy me. Ask him if I caught him stealing meat from my soup pot or not. Before you people will say that I always accuse your relatives wrongly.
Dear Sister Sissy, you don't have to travel on that line of thought. I told you it was an innocent temptation.
Are you stupid? Give you the right, won't give you the infantry to go into my wife's cooking pot.
Now me, my sweet Calabar baby, my Calabar superb. You know, sir, I fit be everything where you want, including rats.
What did you do here? You know, you're not supposed to come inside my madam kitchen.
That one, Desha. Well, yes. I know someone's supposed to come, but as it be like this now, they wait for you since for that side now. Oh, it's in there. I'll go to my seat to them.
See, this evening, people go chop food late for this house. So until everybody don't chop finish, I know if you come see you.
Yeah. Oh. So now fuck up now. Just wait here they talk now. Why Oga will come begin use Leg spoil my own blues. Oga madam. Everybody go chop late now. They won't come spoil post aside from my own garden.
No worry. Nobody go spoil anything. As any finish, I'll come meet you then. You know how far. Hope she's not ready for me. Nobody else to want to sit on side.
Make a yes at that and the Chris one there. No, we say I don't take dogo, monkey, the back moko webe. Soja roots, our even karaoli, dampashi. Small girl, don't be inside. I think those. If I think they don't really like this, they go like hello, when they shout, see, you go even take hand from picking the blue on that because you go done egg for finish.
I don't think. On the go,
I go, but you go, gas give you one on the road now, you know as they go.
What do you that?
I did that for you.
Begging your pardon, Brother Kennedy. I am sorry. You see, my olfactory organs were lambasted and assaulted by the effusive aroma emanating from Sister Sissy's cooking utensils. So I couldn't resist, not with the synchronizing rumbles of my tummy.
Supo! Oyibo!
No. Listen to me, this is not a joke. Okay? I am so annoyed with you. And I am not ready for this your funny diatribe. I asked you a simple, uncomplicated question. All I need was a straight and simple answer.
Well, I am sorry, my dear brother. You see, since I came, I have not eaten, and I was very, very hungry. Actually, the hunger made my eyes started seeing double. I couldn't resist.
What? What, Cecilia? How could you not have fed your guest since his arrival? What kind of a hostess are you?
Well, it wasn't intentional, Dad. And who would have remembered? With the circus your daughter Betty pulled here today. Please excuse me, I need to see to dinner. thought I heard voices.
Ma, you say you hear voices?
No, I said I heard chipping birds.
Bed, ke? Madam, for where? How won't they get bed? We don't get bed cage. Eh?
You go stop that rubbish. Get back to getting dinner ready. We're already eating late as it is.
Yes, ma, the door.
Don't forget to take food to Akumba before the next thing we hear is he has stolen my money to feed himself.
Madam, no worry. All this one a temptation. Everything will be okay. Eh? Sorry. Sorry, ma.
Please get this food to the dining.
I will do it, ma.
Oh, well, you don't... that is not an excuse, Agumba. No matter the excuse, Agumba. What you did was a deplorable thing. If truly you're a perfect gentleman, you will understand that another man's wife's part ought to be private.
No, brotherly, you are not another man. Echekomna ulo monagi. Mi kasa su kasa. What belongs to you belongs to me by virtue of our relationship.
You still don't have the rights, my friend.
I am sorry. Very sorry indeed, brotherly.
You don't owe me no apologies. That apology should be for my wife.
All right, brotherly. I will do that. Please, may I be permitted to exit now that my pride is in tatters and in total comatose?
Sure, but I will make sure Adiha gets something for you to eat as soon as possible. So the rumbling thing will go again.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
The poor chap was really embarrassed, you know.
Yeah. He brought that upon himself.
I know.
You know, some boundaries should never be crossed.
Right? True, son. True. Shimbe, you taught me well.
Yes, I did.
Then it's so hard.
No, what is so hard?
How is it?
That is good to know you're enjoying your meal.
Yes, I am. So delicious, I had almost forgotten that you're a very good cook, Sissy.
Well, I think this compliment belongs to Adiara, because she made the food.
Oh, I see.
And you suddenly stopped eating. What's the matter?
Oh, well, son, you know, I've never eaten food cooked by another woman other than your mother. Although I make exception for family. And I thought that your wife would have done me the favor of cooking for me whilst I'm here.
Well, Dad, you see, you have nothing to worry about. Adrian is a very good cook. I mean, we don't have any problem with that.
Oh, son, I can't just start changing at this stage in my life, would I?
But at least you should be a little bit diplomatic about the whole thing.
But why should he be, Kennedy? Your family is known for criticizing me in everything. So why should Dad be different? Come on. Well, Dad, I understand you. I understand you perfectly. But it's a pity that in this house we enjoy all the food Adia cooks. My husband loves Adia's cooking, and we cannot change it because you're here. So you have to be careful, else you starve.
Sissy,
I think you've said enough. Okay? Nita, why isn't it crying?
How would I know? The atmosphere here is enough to make anyone burst into tears.
Oh, hush, young lady. Watch your tone.
I have lost appetite. Please excuse me, my child needs me.
My señorita, my baby Nayoka. I know you taste as sweet as this fruit you feeding me with, if not sweeter.
Thank you, my sweet professor of English.
Ah, you can say that again. I'll tell you what, your beauty transcends the beauty of Miss World. Yes, unlike Eve in the Garden of Eden, you make me want to taste your forbidden fruit. Holy Akulere! Get away from me, you evil serpent! You think you want to decimate and destroy me the way you did my predecessor Adam? Hey! Don't come near me, you ancient serpent! I bind you! I cast you! I rebuke you! Get away from my presence! Get away! Don't you hear me? Don't you understand me, you daughter of Jezebel? Go away from me! I said return back to Abyss, where they sent you. You have failed. Tell them you have failed!
Come, Bragumba. I don't like this one. Eh? What's it be this? Eh? It be like nuts, don't they lose for your head? I go cost my mama join. See, if not play me, stop him. Stop him.
You and who are playing? Look, I can peruse through you. You witch. You pretending wicked agent of darkness.
Me? Witch? Agent of darkness? What did I do you? Eh? I do back bring food for you.
What nonsense food! I'd rather remain hungry than eat your demonic infested food.
What be this? What did I do you? What did I do you? Eh? What can you be this now? Eh? I don't like him, I beg, I don't like him. What be this?
I see. You are trying to employ the tears gimmick to break my resolve and dismantle my defenses. But I say nay! I have overcome you. Teleport yourself from my presence. Teleport yourself. Go back. Out of my way.
Madam, go hear this one. I go tell my madam. You go tell her how I take the witch. I take the agents of darkness. You go tell my madam. You go see her. You go tell my madam.
My Dunlop.
Leave me. You don't be me as to be you, I beg. Leave me, I won't think about my life. I won't day alone.
No, tell me. Since when you won't come begin the day alone by yourself? Eh? How do you? Abi, who make you who make you vex? Who provoke you this night who will get full moon? Who be the person?
Who again? That Oga stupid brother? That English professor?
You mean that he goats? That rubbish Oga brother wey they call Agumba waiting? Come, hope say you know the mistake toast you.
If you toast me, that one for no better. Eh? I'm not they cry like this now. Eh? If they pay me like this.
Wait, make you not just be saying I'm waiting at the margin so now you want to tell me. What's up with the thing like you let me they know so? Hi! I don't keep person.
Wait a minute. One can masticate this food. I'm not the charmed. After all, did the Bible not say he has given us powers to trample over snakes and scorpions and over powers of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt us. So I can eat this food likewise and not be charmed. Yes, 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 I can. Joy! Chineke napu ekwensi ike, man. Woo! I can't miss this delicacy. No. Well, I have to conduct my own kind of deliverance. Out by fire! Out by fire! Out by fire! Out by... Out by fire! Out by... Out by fire!
By fire. Hi! See, that guy, just go back off him, eh? Go back off because as a bitch like this now, they break it. Just go back off him because I will kill the guy today.
What did they do you? Wait, say they go. Eh?
Which one be waiting they do me again? Nobody. See, the kind of I get for you, nobody for this life. Whether my Oga brother, Oga cousin brother, in relation brother, in different brother from every other part, go rape my own auntie, I go free. It's not possible. Just go back off you.
What's he talking?
I go keep it.
What's he talking?
They don't put the person well.
I talk rape for you now. Eh? I talk rape, you hear something well.
Hope you just tell me say it better saying toast you than saying to the other one.
I know what I talk. Nobody will make you jump like say went that water.
See, you don't even throw me enter the water set because as it be like this now, I know my head don't correct again. I want to understand something now, eh? Saying toast you, I being rape you. Now which one? Because if you know toast you, now rape you. The boss and opposite toast, rape.
Just shut up. And I try to say better saying toast me or say if you enter. Eh? It was with me now. If you not pay me like this, it's not going to pay me. Pay me. What did I do? He call me Satan. Call me Jezebel daughter. Call me witch. What did I do for this house? Why they pay me? They pay me. I don't really like this kind of thing.
Thanks, Dad. I don't think I feel like eating anymore.
Why? I thought you liked the food.
Yes, I do, but I'm worried about Nina. May I go and see how she's doing?
Of course, Dad. Can you go and see your sister?
Okay, thanks, Dad. Excuse me, Grandpa.
Okay. Dad, now that we are left alone, first I want to apologize on behalf of Sissy. The way she handled the whole thing. But I want you to realize that you upset her. When you talk, when you said she would have cooked the food instead of Adia.
I didn't lie. A woman should cook all the meals of her husband.
But that's too old-fashioned.
Really?
I mean, in this day and age, who cooks what is not important. Besides, I'm not complaining.
You should. She has not been able to bear you a son. So she should keep herself busy by cooking your meals at least. Don't forget, the truest path to a man's heart is the stomach.
That's an old-fashioned cliche, Dad. It holds no water anymore.
Son, it does. He does.
Baby, can I come in?
Come in, Mom. Yes.
Baby, what is upsetting you?
Hmm? Baby, what is the problem?
It's nothing, Mom.
It can't be nothing when your face is like this. I know you. You're my child. Tell me, what is bothering you? I know there's something you don't want to tell me. I know something is bothering you and you don't want to share it with me. But remember, we don't keep any secrets in this house. You have to tell Mommy everything, okay? Is it because of the little altercation Grandpa and I had at the dining?
It was partly that.
So what's the second one?
It was when I went to the pizzeria today. I was very angry.
I knew it. I knew something had happened at that pizzeria. I knew it because your face was not bright at all when you came back home. So what happened at the pizzeria? Nina, what happened at the pizzeria?
Mom. I won't understand. She, you dey cry because of say Oga cousin brother Agumba call you witch, call you Jezebel daughter. Abi you dey cry because of saying no toast you. Now wetin happen? Now I wan know now.
Now which kind of nonsense question be that? Eh? Which kind of rubbish question be that? Why you wan know why they cry? The important thing be say I dey cry. Ajaga dey cry.
Why I no go know? No, because I wan really know why you dey cry. Make I dey very sure say I no dey waste my time here to tell you sorry. No matter how I love you reach, I wan understand so that I go know whether I dey waste my time or I no dey waste my time to tell you sorry for here.
Now wetin you talk? You see you, and jealousy go kill you. Jealousy go kill you. Takakoso, make I pass.
No, wait first. Where you want to go now?
Why you wan know where I dey go? I wan go see my madam. Everything wey this boy do me today, I go tell my madam about my Oga brother. I wan go tell am because he no get wetin he want to. Get all those things dey talk.
The problem is that Lola received a hot slap at the pizzeria today, and it was all my fault.
A hot slap? Who slapped her? What happened that was your fault?
It's because Bishop's mom slapped her.
Why?
Well, Mom, I made a mistake by calling Bishop a rapist in her presence.
Nina! Oh my goodness.
Old-fashioned or not, it cannot be disputed.
Yes, Dad. Like I said.
Oh.
You are old-fashioned.
And your wife, yourself, new-fashioned. Tell me something else.
Well, whichever works for us, Dad. Dad?
Yes?
I want to plead with you. I want to beg you.
Yeah.
Please. Stop criticizing my wife.
Okay. No taking. Accepted. But you know what? Your wife, Sissy, is becoming very touchy over this matter. And I think it's because she has nothing doing.
Is that so?
Yes. Just get her pregnant and you will see how happy and excited she'll be, son. Yes, good evening.
Adia, are you alright?
Okay, I think okay.
It seems you've been crying all day.
Are they fine, okay?
But Mom, he was trying to hurt my sister. He wouldn't let her be.
Is that so, Nita? Was he trying to really hurt you?
No, Mom. It seems he was only trying to apologize.
Yes, but she didn't want to talk to him. He kept insisting. That was why I called him a rapist. Not knowing that his mom was reading earshots.
Well, you couldn't have helped the situation. But Bishop's mom had no right to slap you. And I am going to make her understand that.
You will?
Of course I will. You're my child. It's my duty to protect you. Whoever hurt you, hurt me too.
Thanks, Mom.
So, Mom, does it mean that you're not angry or upset or any such thing?
No, I'm not. I'm only glad you told me. Okay?
Madam, I beg you, get more time to talk.
Is everything all right? Are you all right?
Madam, I know they're okay.
You're crying. Why are you crying? What's wrong with you?
Madam, not that Oga cousin brother. I swear, I'm not finding trouble. Now he started everything.
Oga cousin brother. Who is Oga cousin brother? You mean Agumba?
Yes, Nai.
What did he do to you? It's okay, don't cry. Don't cry, okay? Listen, let's go to my room, alright? So you explain to me, you tell me everything, okay? You tell me what happened.
Okay, madam.
May I wipe your tears, please?
So Dad?
Yes.
It's quite late.
I can see, son.
So I think it's time to call it a night then. You know tomorrow is Monday and you know what that means.
I don't envy you. Go on and sleep.
Good night, Dad.
Please. I'd like you to apologize to your wife, Cece, for me.
Apologize to Cece for what?
You know, it's not good that my daughter-in-law is upset because of what I said.
Well, Dad, you see, if I know Cece very well, which I do know her very, very well, Cece must have forgotten everything that happened.
Oh, yes. Splendid. I can then go back to my room and rest. But not until I call your mom.
Oh.
Otherwise, tomorrow I'll be in trouble.
Women, man's necessary evil rights, you know that?
Oh, yes, son.
So call your wife, otherwise I am going to meet my wife. Good night, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy. At least this old man can go and rest the bones.
I just entered and make her put food for the table in there in bed. He just stand up begin to shout for me.
Agumba started shouting at you for no reason. Did you both have any disagreement or something?
No! Adam, no! Now when me say the surprise say, he just stand up and shout because they mind me anyhow. I say I be Satan.
He was casting and binding you.
Yes.
How?
Madam, no name when this boy don't call me today. He call me Jezebel. Jezebel, daughter. Come to say me, one charmer. How? Madam, I swear, I never charm any man before. Why I go charm him? All this money I don't think I get one. Why I go use charm?
Are you even serious at all? Oh God. What I don't understand is why Agumba will go into a name-calling phase for no reason. I mean, if you haven't tried in any way to use your God-given endowments to try to seduce him or something.
Sorry, I'm asking me. Madam, I don't do that kind of thing. Are they Chris? Madam, see my tell you, don't be smart for anything. Oh, God, don't be my type. Don't be my type. In short, I ain't they look me, I catch up, he they eye me. But I call him, what if this thing big girls they call him? I call him Fluff. Yes.
You mean you called his bluff?
Yes. You get him. I call him Bluff.
You called his bluff and he was still insulting you and calling you names.
See me, imagine the likeness, But the one way paying me, he said, call my mama. He call my mother Jezebel. Child, he call me. Funny barra. Problem.
My dear, I'm really sorry that Agumba insulted your mother and insulted you as well. Don't worry, I'll talk to him.
No problem. Funny barra. But you go talk to her. But I go talk to her. Because if not be saying our Oga brother, problem.
Thank you for respecting your Oga. I promise I'll call him tomorrow and I'll caution him. Okay?
No wahala. Madam, excuse me.
Good night, my dear.
And I'm good night.
This girl will not kill me.
Adia?
Sir?
I didn't know you were still here.
Oh, sir. I go upstairs, go tell madam something. I just finished. No vex, sir.
Okay, make sure you lock the doors properly before going, okay?
Okay, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night. Sissy? Sissy, are you in the restroom? Sissy? Sissy? Sweetheart? Oh, there you are. I saw Adia. She said she came to report something to you. So that I just couldn't help but notice her sad mood. Did she in any way tell you what was bothering her? I'm talking to you. What is it? Sissy, I just asked you a question. I can't remember us quarreling. What is it? Sissy.
Oh, this. You won't wake Oga madam waiting for hope.
What did they do you now? You won't give me IBP?
Don't worry, if for that one, just relax. You know, see, don't tell when I sit down for here, they wait for you since.
They wait for me?
Now.
What's happen?
Now they ask me this kind of question again. You don't forget, see, me and you, we get assignments we're supposed to run before daybreak. We go run out through the marathon.
Assignment?
Now.
You are who? See, make I tell you. That thing where you think, that rubbish where you think, I don't follow you think. I know that mood now. The era.
Adi. You know my tomato juice now, Hey, baby, cool down now, my calabar baby.
This is they worry you. All of them be men are the same thing. No difference. The only thing you want to think about now this thing. Nothing again. I don't tell you before. Nothing will happen between me and you. I make you not follow me. You just get hot temper. Try me.
I don't charge you. How do you wait now? Even if the one, you don't already resurrect the dead, do. As you touch her so now, you don't stand the wait. I beg, even if the one corner, you don't do one corner.
can't you just quit this? I mean, if something is bothering you, why not just spill it out? Spill it out and stop acting like a child.
Oh, now I'm acting like a child.
Yeah, you are.
I'm acting like a child, Abby. What would you call how your father utterly embarrassed me in front of my children at dinner today? What would you call that? Adult behavior, perhaps?
Oh, now I see. So it's all about my dad, right? It's all about my dad. And you think the best way to solve it is by keeping malice with me?
Yes. Because I've seen that talking to you about your family's criticism of me is pointless and fruitless. Because one way or the other, you find a way to be on their side.
That is not true, Sissy. And this very argument is pointless.
I know. Which is why I'm going to bed. Huh? Good night, Mr. Kennedy. Good night, Mr.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Auntie Adele will soon come and call you for breakfast.
No, I don't want to look off yet.
You're such a lazy bone. You know, I was thinking we should beat Auntie Adele to the kitchen and prepare breakfast for everyone.
You came up with a bright idea, so go do it yourself.
No way, you're not going back to sleep.
Good morning, sister. I hope your morning is better. Sissy, for the last time, this is not the best way to resolve issues. And you know I can stand you when you treat me like I'm not there. You know that, right?
I am alive. I am not vanquished by that serpentine-headed cook. Yes, I am alive. I am alive. Yes, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, Adega, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, Adega, die by fire, die by fire, Adega, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, Adega, die by fire. Yes, I'm alive. I am alive.
You know the year that crash. What did they crash to? Who say they safe, Sha?
Crash. Okay, I heard it. Seems it's coming from the bus quarters though.
Bus quarter?
Yeah.
You sure say that good for nothing dictionary brain never finally kill himself for that place? Because this guy all ourselves tired. Every time you know the show himself, the guy, the feel.
Just admit that you're jealous.
Huh?
You're jealous because the guy they use English scatter your future.
Me jealous. Jealous that guy where they fool himself. Are they grace?
Just admit it. You're jealous. Finish. You use grammar to destroy your career.
If you they laugh anyhow you want. But you know possible say me, I go jealous for that guy. And I bomb down on 2 heads. Your talent not only just to wash motor, drive motor.
Na money be this. Make I watch this before I go.
Now your talent be that now. Nothing again, Sabi.
You no concern your family. Come on here.
No be your fault. Oh, now Oga will even employ himself and even the reason say. You and that guy are the same thing. The only difference is in the blow grammar, you they drive motor. Now, not my office. Now my gate is this. Now my office. Now you are even wait for me to carry your body come up there. I have to say yourself. So.
I've heard you.
That's more like it. Remember what Grandpa said? He said we can always help Mom out in the kitchen. So please, let's go.
Speaking of that, does it really matter who cooks for Dad? This is 21st century, for crying out loud.
This is 21st century and this is Africa, so the in-laws' opinion matters. Please, let's go. Let's go!
Sissy, I am ready for work. Can you serve me breakfast? Huh?
Hey, God. Look, Kennedy, you're the one who's been unreasonable. I don't even understand you. You hired Adiaya as a cook in this house yourself. Then all of a sudden her food stopped being good enough for you just because your father says so.
Will you just stop that nonsense, Cecilia? Please stop it. Now listen, I don't know the grudge you have against my family, okay? But what my dad said last night, he didn't say it to upset you.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did it because he asked me to apologize to you.
Apologize indeed. Isn't it more like crying over spilt milk?
You don't want to again this evening. Eh? Are they come? Wait, Tina. Come on, go back, my friend. You again?
Are you insane? Are you mad? Get out of my way. I want to see my sister.
Enter, man, I see you now. Enter, man, I see you. No be only. Come. I'm not sure say your sister won't even see you. And you get like say I no be your sister. If I be your sister, I can't get you as a brother. I go use to go exchange bomb big grand for Alabama go.
That is where you're dreaming. You are not my sister. And unfortunately, you cannot amount to anything better than a miserable get man.
If you talk finish, cross this place.
Sissy, I will not have you disrespect my father. No matter what, I will not have you disrespect him. Do you understand that?
But it's okay for your family to throw shades at me and disrespect me, right?
You know what your problem is? You need to grow up. You need to grow up, Sissy. And stop having this self-pity for yourself. It doesn't suit you. It doesn't.
I can't believe you just said that to me.
You know what? You have a problem. Do something about it.
Rita.
Shh. Listen, sis. Don't you hear voices?
Hope it's not what I'm thinking.
Well, it is. Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Isn't it too early for that?
I don't know. But what I do know is that it is definitely unhealthy for all of us involved. And it has to stop.
Never thought I would say this, but I just pray that this vacation will be over.
This is not about my parents or my siblings. No! This is about you, I, and the children, our children. Look at what your sudden refusal to accept my family for who and what they are. Look at where it has gotten us to. Look at what it is doing to us.
So this whole thing is now my fault. It is now all my fault. You think we're having problems because I refused to accept your family? For how long, Kennedy? After all these years, you accuse me of this? When all you know, that all I have done all these years is to make your family accept me!
Don't try to make them accept you, Cecilia. Don't! Just be yourself. Be yourself! Come on, all I'm asking is for you to learn how to coexist with my family. That's all. That's all I'm asking of you. That's what I am begging you for. Cecilia.
I hope say never late to make tea for my Oga to go office. Hey, I need to rush go do this thing quick. Hey.
Away from me! Away from me, you serpentine daughter of perdition!
What be this? Now what be this? Why you dey say you see ghosts? Eh? I been fear you don't fear me.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone, I cast you! I bind you! You're very lucky. I do not have my anointing oil. I would have sent you to the Hades. Yes, for eternal damnation.
Hey! You funny, she is serpent. You know say funny, Abi? But you get luck. I don't get your time this morning, eh? You see that Hades where you go? My madam will use her hand send you to that place. Nonsense. Hey, Mr. Man, you see this rubbish you do here? Carry broom, pack am. Make I go tell her say don't break a China plate. Idiot. Come on,
Serpentine! Serpentine! Yes! Witch!
Don't pass, make I see you. Your liver, they shack you, Abi. I go make your liver fail you now.
I said get out of my way. You want to lose your job, right? Because if you get me angry, I will just get in there and report you to my sister and you'll be done for.
Fear don't they catch me. Fear they catch me. I'll be done for. See your mouths. Make her the fear now. No, make her the fear. Because you want to report me. Make her the fear. Not be your fault. You just get like say I did the right mood. You have to tell how do you? I go to beat you, I go bounce you.
You don't have any single power to do that. You are just a common gate man, and that's what you will ever be. Do you understand? Nonsense. Get out of my way.
You just get luck, say I did good mood as I tell you. Come make you enter, Jare.
Don't let me force you out. Don't let me force you out.
You won't make I change my mind.
John, this guy is getting on your nerves.
Wait,
John, respect
you
yourself.
make I change my mind. I don't blame you. That's why they even send me a message the other day. Go punish you. Carry your two nonsense left leg coming here.
By the time I'm done with you,
I go lock him.
By the time I'm done with you.
Doesn't sound so bad. But like I said, we can always lighten our mood up if we want.
Like cooking for the whole family.
Yeah, I think it would help.
Later, you do know that Dad and Mom always fight whenever our relatives come visit.
I do know that Dad and Mom's family do not get along, but they're still family, right?
Really?
Yeah. So let's go and ignite some happiness into their mood right now. And you know, whatever happens, family should always stick together.
Let's go.
Dad, good morning.
Yeah?
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Looks like you're already dressed for work.
Yeah, and how was the night?
It was fine, thank you. Dad, I know you always love a cup of coffee every day before going to work, so I'm gonna hurry to the kitchen and get you some. How about that?
Wow, that would be super, super wonderful.
Okay, Dad, coffee served in a bit.
All right, I'll be waiting for that coffee.
Uncle John, it's you.
It's you. Is that by any means how to show respect to your elderly ones? You little brat.
Good morning, Uncle John. And please don't call me brat.
Of course, what do I expect from a rich brat like you? I don't know who to blame. I don't know if I should blame my sister or blame your father for spoiling you people with so much money. By the way, I hope your mommy and daddy are around. I want to see them. So you get out of my way.
Dad.
Yes, sweetheart.
What about Mom?
Mom was with. Your mom wasn't feeling too well last night, okay? So she's still resting.
Okay. I have to go and
No. Don't worry. You see, I don't want it to disturb your mom, all right?
Okay.
Let her rest, okay? So why don't you join me on the table while your sister prepare that wonderful coffee she's making for me.
With all due respect, in-law, I have not come here to talk about your humiliating proposal to me. In fact, I don't want to get angry at you at all for treating me like a small boy, or because I came to you for help.
I don't believe this. You. John, do you know you're unbelievable? Do you know that? You came to my house this morning, disturbing my peace, our peace. After throwing the offer of help I gave to you, you threw it to my face. And you have the guts to sit down here telling me you don't want to get angry with me.
Yes, you can rub it in. Is it because I don't have what it takes to build a mansion like this? I know this is your house, yes. And I wouldn't step my foot in this house if not for my sister.
Is that so, John?
Hello?
Sister.
Yeah, see. Are you alright? You don't sound good.
Please, can you come over to my house?
Whoa, hold on. I was planning to visit you today.
I need to talk to someone.
So just hang on. When I come to your house, we'll talk about it, okay? Be good.
You know, you're right. You're right. If not for your sister, my wife, if not for Sissy, I'll send you out of my house right now, right here, and I will not regret it one bit.
I am not surprised. You think I don't know that you never wished your wife family existed? How would you have loved to enjoy your money with your family all alone? That you didn't have to give us once in a while.
You're so right about one thing. The money is my money. The money belongs to me. And I can spend it with whom and how to spend it and who to spend it with.
Excuse me, Dad. Here's a cup of coffee.
Thank you, I'll pass. I'll see you, sweetheart.
At your service, sir, nationwide.
Is the car ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Since last week, sir.
Take me out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, come in.
Grandpa.
Yes,
You're weak.
I am awake.
I brought you this.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much. As if you read my mind.
You're welcome. Hope you like it the way I made it.
It's amazing. And on a scale of 10, I'll give you 9. How about that?
Oh, you're trying to make me feel good.
Well, a little of both.
Okay, I have to go now.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Enjoy your tea.
I will enjoy
I know.
it.
Bye.
All right.
Uncle John, do you realize that you're the reason my dad refused the cup of coffee I made specially for him.
And so? And so what? That your dad refused a cup of coffee, does that mean the end of the world? Spare me that crap. I wished my problems were reduced to a mere cup of coffee.
Well, it isn't, right?
Right. Let me have the cup of coffee. I can do justice to it. I'm calling.
Some in-laws are a blessing, some others uninteresting. Some will bring you joy, others will take away your joy. Oh, oh. When you're around, there's so much drama, ooh, and so much wahala. If you complain, they will give you double trouble. Oh, 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 oh. You cannot do without them. They will always be around, no matter what they do. Don't let them put you down. I'm talking about the in-laws. The in-laws.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning.
Welcome, Mom.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Leave it for him. Let him work for the money. Offload the trunk and take the groceries into the kitchen.
Grandpa,
Yes?
you know that Grandma is here?
Oh, is she? What a surprise.
You didn't know that she was coming.
Well, you know your grandma is always full of surprises.
You can say that again. Okay, I have to go and tell my mom now.
Please do, darling.
Okay, Ellen, bye.
Okay.
Your brother must have already left for the office. I don't see his official car anywhere around here.
I think so too. But then, Mom, let's go see Daddy, because that's why I brought you here. And remember, I have an appointment this morning.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, my love. For booking me.
Others will take away your joy. Oh, oh. When you're around, there's so much drama, ooh, and so much wahala. If you complain, they will give you double trouble. Oh, 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 oh. You cannot do without them. They will always be around, no matter what they do.
Mommy. Yes, Mommy.
What's going on? What's the emergency? And a good morning to you too.
Sorry, Mom. Good morning.
Good morning, baby. What's the matter?
Grandma is back. She arrived this morning with Auntie Vera.
Your grandma is here?
Yes, Mommy.
Why? Oh, I mean, what a surprise.
Yeah, it is. And it seems like she will be staying on because I saw her carrying her luggage.
Oh.
Yes.
Hi, Grandma, good morning.
Good morning. What a surprise.
Tita dear, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Auntie Vera, good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
So how's Grandpa?
He's upstairs in his room. Nino just took a cup of tea for him.
Okay.
What a wonderful coincidence.
Coincidence indeed. Come, is it that you have nothing to do with your time? That you have to come to visit my son so early in the morning?
You know, I have to say send to you. Because if I remember right, it hasn't been long since your last visit.
So what? This is my son's house after all.
Yes, it's your son's house. So if this is how often you visit your son's house, I wouldn't be surprised if your son and my sister ends up having problems.
What? How dare you imply that I meddle in my son's affairs? Oh, okay. I see. Is this what your sister has been telling you?
My sister doesn't need to tell me anything. The same way you saw me and concluded that I am jobless is the same way I deduced that you must be a meddlesome.
Oh, will you shut up? What is wrong with you? How dare you talk to my mother like that? I don't blame you. Because if your parents had trained you properly, you would not have the nerve to disrespect my mother.
Exactly. I mean, look at this. This poor rat.
What insolence.
Hey, it's gonna give me. Hey. Mister, what's happened? Where did you carry this thing go? I bet you miss road.
I don't miss any road. Nah, grandma and all shoes. Put all this food stuff.
Grandma there?
Nah. She just sent banana with Oga sister. That way get banana for them. Carry all this plenty food that is shoe.
Why now? Why do you see when they enter, they pack things, they gather things, they come like that?
I won't tell you now. But the thing be saying, how do you go do something for me?
What's in that?
The thing you go do for me say, after me check all this food stuff the way they are, the way this one they carry come, the ones wey Oga and madam no go need again. Just arrange her for me. I will carry keep my family.
See, I'm mad. Adi, you can do me a favor. Shake up, scatter, arrange, give my family. Me, I live for bush. I don't get family. I beg you bring things, come here.
How did na me oh? I mean, get another person to follow talk for you. Na me oh.
Wait see.
I think say you love me before now. Now me make you go come and do this small assignment for me.
See, make I tell you. I know they do that kind of love. Yeah. Go to make go bring the things come. And come on, to get me to Nigeria, but it's sweet in my heart and my belly. Come on for here. Make I continue.
If I go bring the other bash come, this one
go bring and come here.
Take to the show.
Bring her. See, Matt. Adi, bring her, arrange her, family. Me are from bush. No.
Yeah, we should go welcome her, right?
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want you to fight with Mama.
Honey, you talk as though I'm the one who usually starts the fight.
I know, Mom. I don't want you to fight with her. No matter what she does to you, just ignore her.
It's okay, baby. I'll try. Let's go welcome her before she becomes suspicious. You know how she is.
Hey! Good gracious me! What type of moronic game do you think you're playing? Can't you perceive that a brother already has palpitations in his upper plexus? Do you want to compound my prognosis? Tell me.
No, hang on there. Hang on there. No come begin to use that your baby grandma. They vomit for my head. See the guy, he swear to it, all they pour me for body now. This one way they waka kurukere like person won't go thief something. Hope say all is well for your side.
I am flabbergasted that you asked. But if you must know, this household is doomed, with none being the wiser.
Doomed?
Yes!
Around the back. You don't see something for this place. I thought I say some nuts don't come up for this your head. You don't the mental case. There for your brain.
Arara, I pity you. You know why? Because your crackles of laughter is a depiction of your ignoramus oblongata. Yes, make way! I am going to procure my arsenal of defense against the forces of darkness that is resident in this fortress. Okay?
Carry out to left leg, they go, Jerry. See this one. Arara. Go and say for Arara Kegi. I ran the back with my name. Oluku. Hey! Oga don't get relation for this country.
How dare you? I will teach you not to insult your elders. You insolent fool.
My brother is not a fool, Mama. He's a full-grown man with family.
What? Cecilia, how dare you speak to me in such a tone? Are you forgetting that you are my daughter-in-law? My son's wife?
I may be your daughter-in-law, Mama, but I am also his sister. And it's my right to defend him from some mother-in-law trouble.
Who know how my madam go feel for all this things when this woman pack come this house? See, I need to find where I go hide this thing now. Before I find her, I will use tell her say her mother-in-law bring this kind of thing.
How did they concern you? No, how did they concern you? I be sure you be your guy, be madam-in-law.
Wetin concern Agbero to overload?
Now wetin concern house help, concern in-law. Adiaga.
I will teach you.
Auntie Sarah, no! Try it, and you will live to regret it.
Cecilia, I don't blame you at all. It's Kennedy that I blame. I don't have anything to say to you anymore. Wait until my son gets back. Then you will see.
Wait, don't go yet, don't go yet. What are you? I don't even understand. Your plan is to report my sister to the husband. For what now? To do what? Have you forgotten so soon? The man you're talking about is my sister's husband, lawfully wedded.
Well, he is my son first. Remember? Why am I even responding to you? Come, Vera, let's go. Let's go and see your father. Nina, will you come and take us to your grandpa?
Hi, but I talk and see this woman come me when she come this early morning. Now problem she carry come. Now voila. See, I don't dey happen.
Now that one be you talk. I first think say Auntie Vera will slap madam when he jack and come. But madam go self get action, get plenty action. That's just take blood behind like say they do feel.
Before uncle, I trust my madam. Now she fits this in-law them. She fits them well. If you ask me, these people, they are done too much. It's too much.
Don't be saying too much with the thing. Do you know my fear now? If Oga Kennedy come back now, he will begin a tower for madam. You know why? Because Oga no dey take male play. You know they carry male play. This one now we madam don't make male cry so. Now double wahala for everybody.
Hey.
Now double wahala.
Not true. Hey, not true. Maybe I no go sleep this night. Because I go in my room now, I go begin to call you green, you suck my ear, green. You know see my room dey near their bedroom. You go green. I no go fit sleep. I talk am. Say na wahala this woman carry come. I talk am. Waiting.
Nina, come take us to your grandpa. Nina, what is this? Nina, you are being defiant at me? Anita? This is not happening. Cecilia! You have finished me. Cecilia! So you have finally succeeded in turning my grandchildren against me.
Why don't you stop pointing accusing fingers and try changing a little bit? And try becoming a better person.
How dare you insult me? What kind of rubbish are you talking?
This is not rubbish, Mama. You can't keep insulting a mother in front of her kids and not expect them to revolt.
And what are you insinuating, Cecilia?
Vera, you're a mother yourself.
You know how these things work. I don't have to explain anything to you. Nina dear, please can you show grandmother where grandpa is?
No. No way. I see that you're raising your kids to disrespect me and my children. But don't you worry. No problem. I don't need anyone to take me anywhere in this house. This is my son's house. And like I said, I have nothing to say to you. Vera, come, let's go and see your
Yes. I was just on my way downstairs. What was that racket all about? Can someone tell me?
Do you know that daughter-in-law of yours that calls herself Cecilia? That you needed to have seen the way she insulted Mom. Oh God, and she had to do it in presence of her brother and her daughters.
Sissy did what?
You heard me.
Yes, Thompson. I am very tired of Cecilia's insolence. I have been quiet all this while because I do not want to cause problems between she and my son, so they don't go and tag me the bad mother-in-law.
You know the most annoying part of it? She has started imbibing that evil culture in her kids. Do you know, Nina refused to bring us to you because of the insolence displayed by her mother downstairs.
But you should have known not to engage in any verbal warfare in the presence of the children. At least one of you should have had the common sense to have some.
We're talking about the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws. All can live with
Hey! What nonsense and damnation? Are you so myopically impaired that you cannot look before you proceed?
I no say no be insult. I no say no be insult you carry come this morning. Because anyhow you want I go give. If you don't take that for this house, I go too many you. I know they want you.
I declare with every alacrity that you do not have the wherewithal to maim me. Okay? I possess what you may call diplomatic immunity in this vicinity. Yes, else you will lose your job as well as your non-aligned delta formula.
I don't stand say now because of say you don't relate to Oga. Now make you the garage here. You the lipopo for people the Tongolabi. If you don't take time, monkey go market one day, you don't go come back.
Well, I do not have a monkey, and I am not thinking of begetting one. Right, I will term all your jargons as the ramblings of dementia. Now, if you make way, I have a mission to accomplish. Stop wasting my time.
Me jargons, what's the deal?
Sissy, I don't understand. So this is what you go through in the hands of those in-laws of yours. If they can actually talk to you like this in my presence, I wonder.
John, stop exaggerating.
This is not exaggeration. This is not exaggeration. Eh? Are you trying to tell me that I did not witness your in-laws' cruelty firsthand? Even your children were not happy the way they were talking to you.
Oh, please. What do you want this time?
Huh? This is my sister's house.
Your sister's house, but I can't remember your sister inviting you.
Sissy, why are you talking to me like that now? I know you're upset, but looking at the situation, I know your in-laws that got you upset.
My dear brother, in case you don't know, your own problem is on a class of its own.
Mom, I have to go check if Grandpa is done drinking his tea.
Yes, Mom, I'll go with Nina. Excuse us.
Thompson, it was not our fault. If anything, blame it on your daughter-in-law and that her good-for-nothing brother.
To think he's here this early for what? More money. Bunch of losers. What kind of family is that?
Watch it. You're bad-mouthing your sister-in-law's family.
Yes, Dad, I know. But then you must not forget the fact that I've never liked them. I even wonder what my brother saw in that witch.
I should say the same about you.
I am wondering what you saw in that lazy husband of yours who does nothing other than feeding off our family.
Waiting this one ahead. Waiting on this one. Sasha short and waiting. What can Sasha short do again for this house?
Gentlemen, I need you to mind your business and stop poking your nose into mine.
That's why I say your network, you don't really come out. Sachet salt for this guy house. They tell us gallon get money by salt. But I don't even know what you do up to with this your nonsense. I don't know. But anything you do up to, your head don't go. I see.
Make way, you nitwit. If only you comprehend the kind of favor I'm about to render to you and all of you living in this godforsaken hellhole, you will appreciate. Now, make way.
Ha! Thompson!
Yes.
Did you just say that to me? That I cannot believe that you just said that to me. There is room for comparison.
Those who live in glass houses don't throw stones, my dear.
Then how could you? You know, I've come to realize that you will never forgive me for getting married to Mike, but that to say that to me right now, to say that to my face, I should not have come, Dad. I should not have come here. I'm out. Mom, I have to go. Right home. I'm sorry, love. Thompson!
Yeah.
That was rather despicable.
Really?
You didn't have to hurt her like that.
There you are! You daughter of petition.
You again?
Yes.
So finally you don't show your face. Eh? I bet today you just avoid me. Just avoid me. Because me and you say I get hot temper. Avoid me. Because if you offend me, if you push me, I could show you lesson for every grade. Try me today. Please.
Oh, I see. You are frightened, daughter of Jezebel. Today, I have come to decimate and destroy you and the wicked powers you wield over men. Or my name is not Akumba.
Let's see the talk. And which nonsense is coming from your mouth? Eh? See, make I tell you, I'm not getting your time today. And make you avoid me. Because me, you say I get hot temper. Avoid me. Because if you offend me, if you push me, I could teach you lesson for every grade.
I rebuke you. Yes. I bind your mouth. I bind your hands. I bind your legs. Yes. Your hands. I cast you into the arms. I cast you into others. Die, Raphael. Die, Raphael.
See, on a more serious note, you need to learn how to show me some respect, especially in the presence of your daughters.
How about you start by respecting yourself?
Or you seem to have forgotten how you disrespected yourself with Adia by the boys' quarters, which one of my daughters saw.
That was a one-off now. You can't judge me by my mistakes.
I'm not judging you. But I'm sure you didn't come here just to see how we're doing.
Not really, not really.
So what is it? Well, whatever it is, we'll have to wait. For now, I'd like to go sit to breakfast.
That's what it is.
Die by fire! Die!
What are you? How many really be the possums? Eh? Oh, today you don't pay me with my mobile money.
You can do nothing.
You don't make me vex. And I will show you Calabar woman type of deliverance. Today you will not be.
Don't come near me!
Don't come. you to be so insulated?
Chukudi, why are you sleeping on duty? And where's that stupid gatesman? Where is the gatesman?
I said you're coming.
You open that godforsaken gate and let me get out of here.
Sorry, no vessel. I don't know say you serve the color.
Sorry for yourself, idiot. Get me out of here, please.
Could you engage Agumba in a fight? In my kitchen?
Madam, no vex. I dey sorry. But this one pain me. It pain me. I don't feel hold am. Wetin I do am? I just here to do my things. He just enter here. Begin call me names. He call me witch. He call me Satan. Call me Jezebel daughter. Wetin I do am?
You did all that.
I said that one not enough for him, madam. He open salt. Begin the pour for my body. They pour for my body. See me now. See me. Wetin I do this boy for this house? Wetin I do am?
He did that. Why would he sprinkle salt on your body? Why?
Say they do deliverance for me. Madam, now why me I vex say I could paint am blue black? But he get look. If to say you no come here today, madam, we for do this deliverance so they die kingdom come.
I can't believe this. Agumba would abuse a woman all in the name of religion. I didn't even know he's that religious.
So, why wouldn't I speak the truth when I should say it? A man is supposed to take responsibility of his family and not the other way round.
Well, the poor man is trying for all I can see. I mean, luck is just against him.
Oh, come off it, woman, come off it. There is nothing like luck being against anybody.
Oh, please.
Your son-in-law is simply lazy. Yes.
Our son-in-law, you mean? He's also your son-in-law, don't you forget that.
Don't remind me of that. Don't. Anyway, for want of a better subject, why are you here, woman?
Excuse me? You mean I can't visit my son anymore?
Well, that excuse would have held water if not that you left here just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if you must know, Thompson, I am here because I cannot stay away and let Cecilia's cook poison you. You called me and told me Cecilia is not making your food herself. So I'm here so I can make your meals for you. That's why I'm here.
Thank you, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I need some peace now, really. Oh,
Ha!
dear.
Agumba. Which way they do? Kaka. I don't talk as a one that no go end for this house. You don't call no finish, but you don't know. Mental dey your brain. You go even better say make Oga Kuku send you go back to village. Before people go to say you don't take you do money ritual.
You know what? I have no word for you. You homo sapienic nincompoop.
Now here I go still dey go happen.
Away from me!
Dictionary here.
This is Armageddon.
It's been long, I must confess. I'm not taking a meal cooked by you.
Yes, I know. Of course I know. I mean, look at you. Look at you. But don't you worry. I stopped over at a shopping mall that was open and bought everything that I would need to make your meals for the duration of your stay.
Good, splendid.
And I am starting from this morning with a breakfast. I'm going to make your favorite meal for you.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yes! You will come to life again. Look at you. You're looking dried up.
Cheers.
Ah! Look at you.
You can see
Oh
that.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have they been doing to you?
Time to feed me with tea, you know?
Kennedy and that his wife.
Don't worry. You're around now. Everything will be made right.
Yes, you must have been starving.
No, not really.
Kennedy and that wife of his.
Come on in, my princesses. Come on in. Oh, come on in. Yes, my princess.
Yeah.
Well,
good morning.
I slept well, sweet pumpkin. Hope you slept well.
How was your night?
It was okay, my sweet pumpkin.
No, but how was the tea? Hope you enjoyed it.
It was so good. So delicious.
Dear, I don't know what to say, but I'm sorry. Agumba owes you an explanation. He owes you an apology.
Madam, no worry. No worry. Don't be your fault. But that Oga brother, that your in-law no be gentleman at all.
Gentleman or no gentleman, he had no right to abuse you. So he must apologize.
Eva, no wahala. I did okay. It sweets me now say I wanted to give him some more of my own kind of deliverance. I did okay.
Notwithstanding, Agumba must still apologize for abusing you. For all this, he has to. Especially not in my house. He can't abuse a woman in my house. Excuse me.
Adiala, me. This man don't know me. Because me, you say I get hot temper and I can avoid them sins. He won't make us sit down and tell him why I leave village happy. He won't know why I come township. Voila.
Grandma, would you want me to make some for you?
No, of course not. Save me, please. No, I want no tea. No.
Oh, Grandma, you sound like you're sulking.
Sulking? Grandma is sulking. But why?
Oh, girls. Come on, girls. You girls leave me alone. I am not sulking. Please.
Oh! Grandma. Oh. Grandma. I'm sorry for what I did downstairs. Can you forgive me, please?
Okay, so you realize that what you did was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I forgive you. You know, you girls, you stole in my heart. I can forgive you anything, especially you. All right, girls. Now, this is what we are going to do. I am going to make breakfast for Grandpa. Who's coming with me?
I am coming.
Okay.
You have to stay with us.
All right, dear.
All right, darling.
See you.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Begging your pardon, ma'am. The situation that brought about the tussle and battle of wits you just witnessed in the kitchen is too humongous for your human comprehension.
Really? How can explaining to me why you baited my house girl with salt be too big for me to understand?
Begging your pardon, ma'am. What you saw was not just salt bat. It was an act with serious humongous spiritual implications.
Spiritual implications. And that reminds me, Adia told me that you harassed her saying she's possessed of something. Is this true?
Indeed, ma'am. That female entity you know as your house help is nothing but a serpentine-headed demon.
Will you stop it with your stupid hallucinations? Listen, I wouldn't have you disrespect that girl. So I demand that you go immediately and apologize to her.
I, Agumba, son of a lion, apologize to that Delalahic metaphorical entity? I say, nay, ma'am. I shall not make any obeisance to any goddess of Baal.
Listen, I don't know if it's your imaginations running wild or you have suddenly lost it. But I insist that you go and apologize to Adesua.
Aqua do Edi say aqua do aqua do. Mama, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Adela. Thank you. And whereabouts is my daughter-in-law?
And she just come out. She go boys got her, she'll soon come. Now I'll call her for you.
No, that's okay. So what are you all having for breakfast?
Grandma, I want fried plantain. Okay, drink akamo.
What?
Plantain for akamo. Yes.
Yes. Okay, don't bother to make any for my husband and I. From now, henceforth, till he leaves, I will be making his meals. And that's starting from right now, with breakfast. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I say, nay, ma'am. You see, madam, the devil is trying to use you. That serpentine witch has sent you to lure me to my death, just like the Son of Man was lured to his death. But I say, nay, I shall not be vanquished.
Hey, now I see that you're really delusional. Since you have insisted that you will not apologize to Adia, like I said, you leave me no choice but to ask you to leave my house.
Sister Sissy, did you just mean what you just said?
Yes. Listen, as it stands now, you do not only pose a threat to Adia, but to my whole family. And it's my duty to protect my family. Please, go in there, pack your things, come to the main house for your transport fare. You're going back to the village. Excuse me.
This serpentine-headed demon has finally destroyed my life.
Okay. All right, my love. Drop that over there and get me some eggs. 3 of them. Okay. To reduce the heat. It's too high. Can you reduce the heat? Expect this is your kitchen. With all the boastfulness. Okay. The spoon for the saucepan. All right, my love, get me the saucepan spoon over there. She is so daft. Oh, dear. I wonder how you all manage. Okay. Get me a flat plate from over there. love, give me that salt.
What is going on here? Oh. Why is Grandma cooking?
Madam, you see now?
When will breakfast be served in this house? Because as you're looking at me right now, I am very, very hungry.
Well, Uncle John, it seems like you would have to stay hungry a bit longer.
Are you okay? What nonsense are you talking about? What do you mean?
Well, Uncle John, what Nita heard me to say is that with the drama that will happen in the kitchen, breakfast will be ready.
What kind of a house is this? This house is a mess. What kind of a house is this? Everybody's just coming up with their own kind of style.
I asked her to step aside so I can make breakfast for my husband.
Oh, really? And why is that, if I may ask?
Why? I don't have to answer to you, Sissy. But so you know, I do not trust you all not to give my husband food poisoning. Yeah. I mean, a big giant spider just landed on the plate. And flies as they've been running around this kitchen. I mean, with the way you all cook in this kitchen, I wouldn't let you all poison my husband. That's why.
Well, since this kitchen belongs to me and not you, I cannot allow any other woman cook in this kitchen.
What? You're calling me another woman? You're barring me for making meals for my husband in my son's house?
You have said it all, Mama. Your son's house. My territory. If you want to cook for your husband, you know where your husband's house is. Go to your husband's house. Cook for your husband. Don't come to my husband's house and cook for your husband.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Well, why you at it? Please, tell Adea what you want to prepare for your husband so she can make it, because only she is allowed to cook in my kitchen.
What? Over my dead body? This thing, cook for my husband? You know what? I've had enough of this. Bullshit. I've had enough of this. My son has got to hear this. Kennedy has got to hear this. Utter disrespect. Enough is enough. Cecilia cannot presume to tell me what I can or cannot do in my son's house. No, I won't take this lying low. My son must hear this.
This woman is really a witch. With this kind as mother-in-law, you don't even need enemies. She alone is a camp of enemies.
Why didn't you tell me she was coming here to cook? If I slap you, I understand wicked. Stupid girl!
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Cecilia has overstepped her bounds, and this time it has got to stop.
What now? Are you and your daughter-in-law at it again? I thought you went to prepare my tea.
Exactly. Can you imagine the temerity of it all?
What?
I was in the kitchen, in the process of making your breakfast, when Cecilia walks in and says to me that I cannot cook in her kitchen. What utter rubbish! What nonsense! Can you believe that? My son, Kennedy, has got to hear this. Kennedy has got to come back and set his wife straight.
sweetheart. Don't call me, okay? I've got to do this.
Quickly rush to the kitchen. You know what's going on there.
Hello, Mom. Good morning, Mom.
It might interest you to know that I am in your house right now. I came in this morning. Yes, this call is an emergency. You need to come home as soon as you can.
Mom, what is the emergency?
No, as a matter of fact, you need to come home right now. As in immediately.
Oh, what is the matter? Mom, do you expect me to abandon work and start rushing down home?
This is an emergency. Kennedy, come back now.
Mom? 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 God damn it, she got to go. Matthew, get the car ready. We're going home right now. Now. Thank you.
I've called my son. He's on his way to come and put his wife in check. Oh yes. Oh please, come on, don't look at me like that. I didn't start it all, did I? Remember, I didn't start it all.
Yeah, but you know, you shouldn't have called him off work to come and settle this.
Who says that?
But this can wait till he comes back in the evening.
Who says that? No, I consider this an emergency, which has to be handled by him immediately. Don't you forget that it is written, it is said that whoever his house is on fire does not go around chasing rats.
I still insist he should have waited till when he came back from work. So now, what happens to my breakfast?
As in, seriously?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and ask your daughter-in-law?
No.
Please.
Again, not again.
Oh, no.
Not again.
No. This is my son's house. I get to put my foot down here. No one does it for me. This is my son's house. I say what happens here.
Sister.
Ogini John, I am not under any obligation to answer your questions.
But I just saw your mother-in-law fly out like a bat from hell, muttering to herself. And I've been asking you, you don't want to answer me.
Okay, let's just say I made some things clear to her. And they didn't sit well with her.
You're really trying with these your in-laws. If I were you,
But you're not me, okay? John, please, don't align yourself with issues that concern my in-laws and I. I can take care of things.
No, sister, leave that. You're my sister. My favorite sister at that.
What do you mean?
See, I have to be worried on any issue that concerns you.
I hear. John Biko, if you're hungry, sit down. Let Adiara serve you, okay?
No, he's gone.
No.
Oh, Lina dear, a moment please. I am going out to buy some breakfast for your grandpa and myself, since your mother banned me from her kitchen. So...
Grandma, you know Mom doesn't mean what she did.
Don't you worry. I know and I understood exactly what your mother meant. What I need from you is when your father comes back, let him know that I went to get some fast food for his father and myself. Okay?
Okay, Mom.
All right then, see you later.
Is the house finally on fire? It might be after I've told Dad what Grandma asked me to tell him.
And what is it your grandma asked you to tell your dad?
Mom, I didn't know you were coming.
Yes, I came to call you girls for breakfast. So tell me, what did your grandma ask you to tell your dad?
Mama asked me to tell Dad that she has gone to buy food for herself and Grandpa.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Yes, Matthew, what is it?
Sir, you look worried. It's not like as if I don't like minding my business, sir. I was wondering if something is wrong, sir. This one that we are leaving office rather early today, sir.
Well, I just got a call from my mom to come back home immediately that there is an emergency.
Emergency? Sir, what do you think could be the problem, sir? Or maybe do you think Grandpa has had stroke and maybe being rushed to the hospital, sir?
Matthew, I truly don't know what the problem is. She just called and said I should come back home. She didn't tell me nothing.
Sir, you know I don't have the kind of heart you have, sir. I don't know how I'm going to handle it if something bad should happen to Grandpa, sir.
Matthew, can you just keep quiet and drive? I mean, I'm already tensed. You don't have to compound issues. Just drive and stop talking. I don't want to hear no word from you anymore. Is understood?
Okay, sir. My mouth is now in shut up mode, sir.
Nice. She has gone to buy food. Amazing. Oh, well, since your dad has gone to work and he's not coming back until later in the evening, and I guess by then she should be back. She should be the one to tell him herself, don't you think? Good. Then let's go have some deliciously fried plantains with your name on it.
Wow, fried plantains?
Yes.
Cool, Mom. Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
Good morning, Dad.
Oh, good morning, darling. Did you sleep well, Sissy?
Yes, I did. And did you have a restful night?
I did. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. Okay, so I came to ask if there are any special preferences for breakfast this morning so that I can prepare them.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Tea and some slices of toast bread. That will be good.
Toast bread and tea coming up.
Thank you, dear.
Excuse me.
All right. Okay.
Adesua, please, just talk. Wow! Is it nice? Or are you looking more supple and beautiful ever since the last time I came?
I beg go, you two get sweet mouth.
It's not about sweet mouth. I'm telling you, Adia, it's the thoughts of you that always bring me back to this house.
That one na lie. Na money you dey think. Na the money wey you won't come here, come collect from my oga and my madam. Na in your mind talk through.
What's money? Adia, you know I'm a big boy. You know I'm made. See, let me tell you. If I had met you before my wife, I would go after you. Honestly, because you've bewitched me with these calabar hips of yours, Adia. Oh.
Now you don't call me witch. Mbok leave me. See, you know they call me witch. I know be witch. I know they like her.
Oh, it's not what I mean. It's only a compliment.
You cannot do without them. They will always be around. No matter what they do, don't let them put you down. I'm talking about the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws. Can't live with them.
Come on, this is not it. This is why you cack up like this. You won't carry your bag. Hope say no yawasha.
Well, it is an unfortunate happenstance that I have to take a bow at this juncture.
Which junction? Who you know for that junction where you go? I just say you come from the same village where Oga come from. Who you know for that junction where they go check waiting happenstance for?
My dear glorified illiterate, it is very obvious that my vocabulary confounds your medulla oblongata. However, I meant to say that I have decided to cut short my visit Yes, and then return to the village, from where I came to sojourn in the city.
As in say, you don't dey go. But you never say where you come now, so soon. Why?
Why? Because I have been mandated to do so by the malevolent matriarch of this castle. Overshadowed by wicked spells unknown to its inhabitants.
You know the problem why they get with you.
What exactly?
Person go just ask you one small question. You go begin one use your big grammar confuse the person. Why you know they ever make this your English small?
That is fabulous of you.
The thing be say, no be say they born you for abroad. Forget your farming. They no born you for abroad. You no live for abroad. You no go school for abroad. Now as I take the learn English here, now so you self take the learn them. I wonder how.
Okay, Adela, just give me a kiss.
For here? No near me, I know they like this kind of thing, no do.
Adela, yeah, thank you for the food. It looks delicious.
Welcome, Uncle John. Welcome.
Jaja.
Yes.
Please, I hope our breakfast is ready.
Yes, it's done ready. We're gonna go sit down for dining. I could bring her.
Yes, girls, you can go to the dining table. That place will be more comfortable for you. All right, yeah. Go, girls. Yeah, go to the dining. Go. Yeah.
Adia?
Yes, ma.
Grandpa said he wants some toast bread, eggs, and tea for breakfast. Please make that as fast as possible.
Okay, ma.
Breakfast is already long overdue.
Yes, ma.
And John.
God forbid, my man, that you and I cannot be on the same level of academic disposition, because my rate of assimilation far outweighs your minute obligator's capacity.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Now myself I blame. What if you make me stop yourself? So they even put it for my own person. Why they even no be your fault. Now the motor we carry call Lagos now they blame. No be your fault.
That is fabulous of you.
No be my oga motor be that.
Greetings, brotherly. Greetings. Greetings, brotherly. It is imperative I pay my final salute before I commence my sojourn to the village.
Whatever you have to say can wait until later, okay? I'm just coming back, please.
Brotherly, please, I'm afraid it cannot wait. The madam of the house has asked me to leave the house with immediate effect. Yes.
She did what?
I am headed to the village.
Sissy cannot ask you to leave. She can't do that.
I give you my word, brotherly. Without mincing words, she gave me the quick notice.
That is impossible. I mean, why?
John, I hope you have given some thought to my husband's proposal and you have arrived at a conclusion.
Can we talk in a more private setting?
I see. That means you have to wait because I have so much to do after now.
I don't have any problem with that. I don't have anything to do as it is.
Do you ever?
Madam, I don't finish. Make I go serve am.
No, I got that. I'll take it to you.
Well, that was because we had a little altercation, conflagration that ensued between myself and one of the helps. You know.
A little altercation. You mean? How? I mean, very little indeed.
It depends on the perspective you're looking at it from.
Okay, take your bag inside, okay? I don't have time for this right now. I will see to the end of this matter. But for now, just take your bag and go inside. You are going nowhere until I see to the end of this. Is that clear?
It's all clear. Very clear. Very clear. Whew. Now, the surgeon returns.
You like it?
Yeah. Crisp and delicious. Sissy.
Thank you. It might interest you to know that Adia made that toast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She's a good cook. I give it to her.
Yes, she is. Her expertise is unequaled. It just needs getting used to by some people, I guess.
What can I say? Old habits die hard, you know.
I know. Dad, just enjoy your breakfast. Then I'll send the girls to get the plates when you're done.
All right.
And you should try going outside. It's a sunny day. You know, stretch your legs. It will do you some good.
Sissy. Well, you guys have a deal. Sissy. It's quite good.
What's the emergency about?
What emergency?
My mom called me from the office that there's an emergency. What is the emergency?
Why don't you find your mother and ask her? Why ask me?
Will you stop this foolishness and tell me what happened? Did my mother come here?
Your mother did come here to cause her usual havoc.
Cecilia, that is not a good compliment about my mother. Okay?
I know, right? What is the truth? About any emergency, I don't know. Find your mother if you really want to find out.
Some in-laws are a blessing.
Mom!
Some others uninteresting. Some will bring you joy. Others will take away your joy. When you're around, there's so much drama. And so much
For he's a jolly good fellow. I'm back! Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. May I help you?
I heard you discussing with Oga. What could you have done that will make Madame send you back?
Who are you to meddle into my affairs?
Because I know my Madame very well. Huh? And she wouldn't have asked you to leave unless you have really messed up big time.
Well. Whether my mess up is classified big time or small time is none of your business. Yes, because you heard when the voice of authority declared and pronounced that I am going nowhere unless he says so. Now, be properly guided and stop exhibiting moronic tendencies. Excuse me, for he is a jolly good fellow.
It's like you have forgotten so soon. You have forgotten.
The in-laws can live with
Please, find something that. Oh, please, go do your chores and finish them before lunchtime. And Nina, help me check if your grandpa has finished his breakfast so you bring his plates.
Son, you're already
already here.
Yes, Dad. Dad, do you by chance know Mom's whereabouts?
No, I don't. She just left in a hurry.
In a hurry?
Yes.
And do you by chance know what the emergency was all about?
Emergency? There is no emergency, son. All I know, your mother wanted to see you, and you just wait to hear her out.
Where could she have gone to? And now? She should have waited for me knowing that I was rushing back home to see her. She should have waited.
Yes, come in.
Grandpa.
Yes, darling.
I love eating, so I can play with it.
Yes. And don't forget to tell your mom it was such a sumptuous breakfast. Thank you.
Daddy, is everything okay?
Do you have any idea where your grandma went to?
Oh, not really, but she dropped a message for you.
Oh, she dropped a message for me.
Yes, Daddy.
So what's the message?
She said that she was going to buy food for herself and Grandpa, that I should let you know when we return.
She went to do what?
Enyen Aaron, Abasie mi emende, mi diopong ereri botefe. Enyen Aaron, Abasie mi emende, mi diopong ereri botefe. Tuwa nimbom.
Yeah, here all alone.
Leave me. First, if you enter and I can't catch us.
Nobody will catch us now. And why are you talking like this? Nobody will catch us. You see, Ade, just give me a kiss. Just one small one. Yeah.
One. Just one, you will go.
Yeah, I promise I will go. Yeah.
I have taken. I don't give you, I go.
You just kissed me. Okay, I will go. But see, I will quickly go and try and see if I can convince my sister to allow me spend the night here, so that we'll meet at the boys' quarter. You know now.
But leave me. Wait till you know how to do me. Chop me. When time reach for me to chop it, you go do stingy.
It's not like that. There, you know, I can do that. I'm a big boy. See, there. Once I collect this particular money, I want to collect from my sister. Give you money now. You go shopping now.
You sure?
Adia.
You mean now?
You're acting as if you don't trust me again.
I trust
Adia,
you.
let me quickly rush. Okay? Adi.
You go.
Yes.
No be food man like carry so. No be food she go buy so.
Not food now. I think it'll be my family problem.
You don't understand. So we thought the whole food when you have food break inside this house. Person go still come on money, go outside, go to buy food for this house. You know understand?
I will take concern us. Maybe now what you hungry and I should go buy. I think it'll be my family problem.
At times I go to wonder whether this your head no only steering is abuse.
Your head they shake.
So you won't tell me say all the whole food items when Male carry come inside this house this morning, no one hungry am. Now to go buy food for outside again with the one shop.
I don't know. I think they bother you. You don't see all these people. They sabi waste everything. What is sabi, Gaga? They waste money. They waste food. If two of us block road.
No wonder, see, No wonder they talk say big man, na big problem. If I dey see Male like this, I dey see trouble for all he face. But let's finish. You said, don't tell her. She dey come, she carry trouble, they come. She still goes and go buy trouble.
I like my job. I like my job,
You know, this is the most ridiculous thing I have heard this year. To buy food for herself and dad when we have enough food to feed the entire family for a year? For a whole year? She still went out there to buy food. Dad, did you hear what she said? Is it true?
I really don't know. I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Sweetheart, are you sure you did not misunderstand your grandma?
Yes, I understood her well. She said that she was going to buy food for herself and grandpa.
Okay, my angel.
Bye.
What nonsense? What's this? Hey, Mama. Come. So what kept you? I've been standing out here knocking for minutes on end. You didn't have to keep me waiting.
Ade, sorry. I no go do am again. Sorry.
You better not.
Mama, welcome, Mom.
Oh, my dear, how are you?
I'm fine, Mom.
Okay. Is your dad back yet?
Yeah, he is, and I've conveyed your message to him.
You did?
Yes, Mom.
That's good. So where's he now?
He's upstairs in Grandpa's room.
Okay. All right, then I'll go and see him.
Okay.
And, Adiaga?
Yes, Grandma. Bring me some plates so that I can turn the food that I bought into them and be fast about it.
I hear well. She said she'd bring food for us.
You heard her right. You better hurry up with those plates. You know how she is before she descends on you.
That she did. Pigeon.
Speak of the devil. Mom, what I heard about you going out to get food for you and Dad, is it true?
Of course. What does it look like? That's exactly what you heard. It's pretty obvious. This is the food.
Mom, how can you go out and get food for you and Dad? When I have enough food in this house that can feed an entire army, why go out?
Well, ask your wife. That's because your wife banned me to do anything so much as boil water in her kitchen.
What? Sissy did what?
Yes, my son. Yes, your wife. She stopped me from cooking breakfast for your father in the kitchen. She said to me that over her dead body would anyone, any other woman, cook in her kitchen.
No. She already get there. I'd say you don't go before.
I got my brother.
He was almost on his way out. Before Oga asked him to come back.
To come back?
Yes.
Eh? Why Oga sef go even do like this? The guy we don't tire me with all this BB grammar.
Well, the madam of the house is even tired. That was why she asked him to leave.
You mean now? I've been dey talk this thing. I dey talk and say this guy wey no pure. Well, only God knows wetin don commit, sha.
And on top of that,
was calling me a moron.
No, I got relation now. I go get leave to talk that kind of thing.
I got relation. Now why they call me moron?
If you know, na me won't call you moron. I'll be grammar and I got relation.
Okay.
Make I reach gate.
What is it, princess?
I just saw Grandma right now. She came back and she came back with some fast food.
Is it?
Yes, Mom.
Fast food?
Yes, Mom.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm very sure, Mom. She went to Grandpa's room and she asked Auntie Adia to get some plates for her.
And your dad?
He's also there.
No, Mom. I find it very difficult to believe this. Sissy can't do that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, you think I'm lying? Well, if you think I'm making all this up, why don't you go ahead and ask your cook, Adiaga? Or even better still, ask your two daughters, Nina and Nita. They were there. They witnessed your wife humiliating me.
Dad?
Yes.
Did you hear? Is it true?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. The only version I know is the one told by your mother. And that's all. That's all. That's all.
Oh, Kennedy. If anyone had ever told me that I would be banned, I would be thrown out from my own son's kitchen, my only son, I would have slapped that person black and blue. But look at me today. But see, I am the victim today. I'm a victim. I am the victim!
Okay.
Don't say I'm the victim.
It's okay.
I'm a victim.
Okay.
Oh.
You can't be crying like this.
I'm a victim!
Cecilia! Sissy! Cecilia!
Bring down your voice, Kennedy. Everyone can hear you.
Did you not throw my mother out of the kitchen? Preventing her from making food for my dad.
Sweetheart, please, give your father and I some time, okay? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Can't you even restrain yourself in front of your kid?
Or just the way you failed to restrain yourself when you humiliated my own mother in front of Adiha and my own children.
Is that what she told you? That I humiliated her?
What are you going to call that, if not humiliation? Huh? What are you going to call it? God.
Nita! Nita! Yes? What is it? What happened? Is it not Mom and Dad? They are fighting again. Fighting? Over what? It's Grandma. She went to buy food for herself and Grandpa at the restaurant. And I think she must have told Dad what happened between her and Mom earlier today. What again?
For God's sake, Sissy. I cannot believe that you will be so cruel to my own mother. My own mother. Making my mother to go out there to buy food for my dad and herself?
No.
That is a height of wickedness. You're very wicked.
Wait, did I hear you say she bought food? Food as in fast food?
Yes!
Bacteria-ridden food for your dad? Your dad that no one else can cook for except your mother. Hey! Food that she doesn't even know who prepared it. It could have been a man. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter there's a total stranger who prepared it. No, it doesn't.
How dare you mock my parents? Now, Sissy,
Oh, please, enough of that rubbish. Since you can't see the antics of your mother, you and I will keep having problems. But you know what? I was born ready. Sissy, I'm never backing down. So long as your parents keep staying in this house, Adiara remains the cook. What? If your mother doesn't like it, she knows where the kitchen is. No, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and slap me. I know your mother will be happy.
Are you satisfied now that we can hear our son and his wife quarreling because of you?
Meaning? No, tell me. Meaning? Is it my fault they are quarreling? Wasn't it you who called me complaining that Sissy neither cooks for you nor Kennedy? Which is the reason why I had to come down here to rescue you.
Oh, woman, listen. I never said complain, woman. I only made an observation. And the two words mean different things. And none of them says you should come to your son's house to disrupt the activities.
Really? I don't blame you. No, I don't blame you because I notice that you're always supporting CC now. Like it wasn't your fault that I had to be humiliated before everyone in this house today.
That is preposterous. I can never support another woman. Never. And you know that. Now all I'm saying is that this house belongs more to Sissy than your son. And she can run it the way she deems fit, even when you do not like the way she does it most of the time.
What? Really?
Really? Really? Unless you want to ruin your son's home.
Thompson, this is my son's home.
He is my son as well.
Well, then why don't you act like it?
I am acting like it.
Ara, open the gate!
Sissy, are you going out?
I was just driving out.
What is it? You don't look good.
Not here. I can't stay here. If I stay here any moment longer, I'm going to explode. I can't stay here. I need to leave here right now.
All right. Okay, calm down. You are not in the mood to drive. I won't even allow you to drive. Let's take my car, please.
Some in-laws are a blessing. Some others uninteresting. Some will bring you joy. Others will take away your joy. Oh, oh. When they're around, there's so much drama. Ooh, and so much wahala. If you complain, they will give you double trouble. Oh, oh, oh. You cannot do without them. They will always be around, no matter what they do. Don't let them put you down. I'm talking about the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
To think that Kennedy cannot see that his mother is bent on causing us problems is beyond my understanding. Today is my inability to give them a male child. Tomorrow, it's my inability to cook for them. The next day, it's my inability to sweep the house.
Listen, sis, everything you have said is enough to drive anyone crazy.
You haven't heard the last of it. My mother-in-law came in this morning with a bag full of food items, saying that she'll be cooking for her husband for the duration of their stay in my house.
I must say, sis, your mother-in-law must be a serious character.
That is an understatement.
Come to think of it, sis, Has it ever occurred to you that your mother-in-law could be doing this because she's jealous of you?
Jealous of me? It is really incredible to think that she'll be jealous of me over her own son.
I don't really like the way my sister left the house this morning. She was even crying.
Eh? My mother be the cry?
Yes. And I'm sure about it. Now tell me, Adi, do you know anything? Because I heard her arguing with the husband. Do you know anything?
And what do you think you're doing? Now listen to me, and listen real good. Under the circumstance or condition, should you disallow my mother from using this kitchen? Is that clear? She's my mother.
Yes, sir.
She has the right to do whatever she wants to do in my house.
Yes, sir.
Anyone that does not like it, then too bad. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Thank you.
Without them, they will always be around, no matter what they do.
Oh, son, I was actually going to find you.
Do you want something?
No, actually, I came to plead with you not to quarrel with your wife on my account. I mean, I couldn't help but overhear your raised voices. So I kind of, you see...
Ma'am, that is inevitable. Okay? You don't have anything to worry about.
Well, I have tried all I can. And it's obvious that I and Sissy just can't get along no matter how much I try. So I got to thinking that it might be best if I and your father just simply leave.
Of course. Don't forget that Kennedy is her only son. I mean, she could be feeling that she's competing for his affections with you.
No, that is not my mother-in-law's problem. Her problem is that I am unable to give her a male child. She feels I've disappointed Kennedy. She feels I've disappointed everybody. And if she could, she would marry him another wife.
Yeah, well, that could be it too. But from her territorial behavior, sis, I can tell you that she feels that you have snatched away her golden boy from her.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. And come to think of it, have you guys ruled out having another child?
Not verbally. Kennedy and I are yet to come to that conclusion, but then so many years have passed by.
I see. And talking about having children, I've got news for you.
Mom, you of all people should know that my home is your home.
Yes, I know that. But if only Sissy knows that too.
Mom, Sissy knows that. She knows the fact.
You could have fooled me.
Mom, I just want you to try harder. Try harder to get along with Sissy. Okay? But, that is for some other day.
Meanwhile, I have asked Adia to help you in the kitchen prepare whatever you want to prepare. Since you asked me to come back from work, how about you prepare some sumptuous meal for Dad and I?
Oh, but of course, why not? Oh, my son. Of course, anything for my precious son and his father.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Is that what I'm thinking?
Yes. I just found that some days ago. Isn't that wonderful?
Did you say wonderful? This is amazing! This is great news! Oh my God, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Seriously, I can't even believe it myself. I'm so
Yes! This is great news.
I'm so happy. After all these years.
I know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you. Finally, a good news to offset my bad clouds over my day.
I'm so happy. I'm thinking I will carry it.
I've never seen madam for this guy state before. What happen now? What's be the reason make am be like this?
My problem with you, Agara, be say you know they like to mind your business. Whether madam run come out, or he fly come out, or he jog come out, how you take be your family problem? You know they just like to mind business.
Na still my business e be. Yes!
Businessman.
As the chief security of this whole place, na still my business. See, you know so if anything happen to madam for this house, it go affect everybody wey be domestic staff for this place.
Now you go affect. I be pilot.
Not the truth I dey tell you so. Coming to that, even as you take the pilot self go, you suppose hear something now. You don't hear anything. Even while you drive them, you suppose share info now.
Even if I hear something, I go tell you.
Huh?
My man, see road. Waka come out. As I just dey chill, you know like am.
Your own way safe. At times I don't understand you. I don't know. Your own way safe. No.
Waka come out.
I'm not my gate, no.
Wahala deal. This instruction we Oga give now, he get K-Lego. How my madam won't take see this latest development? How?
How do you mean? Please, forget that, Yoga. This kitchen is my sister's kitchen. And I'm going to support her on every move she's making. You understand? In my own house, my own mother cannot come and displace my wife in her own kitchen. I mean, she going gaga.
You dey speak English. That woman no be your mother. My Oga no be you. My own wahala na be say make this woman no carry her problem come scatter my Oga, my madam.
She had already started causing troubles. I don't blame her. It's because we are not rich like them. So tell me, if my sister were to be another rich man's daughter, will Kennedy's mother come and be acting like? She's nothing but a wicked mother-in-law. These are the kind of mother-in-laws that will conspire and send their wife's son packing, as if they are going to marry their own son.
If you're quiet, finish, young man.
It's me, Mama Eliza.
Mama. Welcome, ma.
How are you?
Fine. How village you there?
They are fine. They are fine.
Cool.
Please carry all these things, eh?
No wahala.
Yeah, carry them.
Enter.
Hey. Okay. How is everybody?
Mama, everybody did fine. How feel you good now?
They are fine. They were fine when I left them. And I am very, very sure by the time I get back, they will also be fine.
Now, so now, clear for you.
Yes, yes.
That does great. Same. I know say you bring something for us.
I have goodies. Just be assured I'm going to send yours across.
Correct, Mama. I throw salute for you. I salute your government.
What?
Mama, no lily.
It's my medicine.
Confirm, no lily. Mama, get out there.
Bring this thing, sir.
Mama.
Nadiaga, so this is what you get up to? Gossiping about your employers behind their backs?
No, Grandmama, look. I don't do anything. I didn't hear they mind my business. Iyke enter here. Come and talk to himself. I don't hear one thing for everything we talk. I don't hear him. I don't hear.
Wow, that's interesting. So you are not only a gossip, but also a liar. I wonder if my son really knows the true character of his housekeeper.
Man, look. Maybe I still think I beg. No report me, give my God, beg.
For goodness sakes, please, stop. What is she going to do? Report you to your guy so that you'll be fired?
Who the hell are you? Who are you to talk when I'm talking? Are you not done with what you came to get? What are you still doing around?
I don't understand. Okay, you want to even throw me out of my sister's house? Are you not tired of making troubles?
But how in hell can anyone be so utterly shameless? You're a man, and this is not your house. You symbol of epitomized poverty, and I want you out.
Please. I've been listening to you. You've been talking, and I was listening. See, I am not Sissy, my sister, that always allow you to get away with your craftiness. I am not Sissy at all, and I'm not even your son that you always push around like a dog. Look at me properly. I grew up in the street. It runs in my veins. In the street, we don't give a heck. I'll mess you up. In the street, I'll mess somebody up.
This is very different now. It's not as it was before.
Mama. Welcome, man. What a surprise. Mama, sit down. Yes, Mama.
Surprise.
And what do you think they did?
You of all people know that you should not take this thing through the living room. Take them out.
Sorry.
So now you're welcome.
I'm not surprised at your level of disrespectfulness. I mean, how in hell can I expect anything better from one raised in the gutter like yourself? Please, no.
I hope you're not trying to insult the mother that raised me. Because my mother is 10 times a better woman and a mother-in-law than you can ever hope to be.
So how are you people?
We are fine, Mama. We're very good. So how are the village people?
They are fine, no. They are fine. It's just that I was missing all of you. So I decided to come and visit. The village was too lonely for me.
I know, Mama. I know. Mama, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Mama, at least you would have called. You would have called to notify us that you're coming, so we can plan for you. probably I would have sent the driver to pick you up.
Yes, I know. See, Kennedy, my son. My phone got spoiled. Maybe go.
Sorry, Mama.
And besides, I also know that whether I tell you or I don't tell you, notice or no notice, I am welcome in my son's house.
Yes, Mama, you're right.
My daughter's house.
Mama, you're right. It's your house. You're right, Mama. You're right.
Thank you. So, where is everybody?
Cecilia went to run some errands. Yeah. And the children, the
children. They heard my voice.
I don't think. Oh, look at the children are already.
Look at my children. My godchildren. You are big girls now.
Mama, we're taking good care of you.
Oh, you are. Very simple. Something like that.
I'm waiting for that. I know how much I'll get from.
You shut up. You shut up. Drop it and get out of my sight.
Sorry, Male. I don't mean to sound as it makes sound.
Do I look to you like I give a damn what you sound like? I said, get out.
Wait! As old and big as you are, every little thing you just get scared. Did you just say my mother right here now?
She gave for sensitive.
I'm surprised. I need to go and see her.
Come here! Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Grandmama, I be one go greet the other grandmama, my mother.
You wanna go and greet the other? My friend, get down here to help me with my cooking. You wanna go greet her? Because she's who? The Duchess of York? Oh, come on, give me a break, you crazies.
That phone has for a while. Why not pick it?
It's Kennedy. I don't think I want to hear what he has to say just yet.
I understand, but remember, Kennedy is not the enemy here. Do not allow your tussle with his mother come between the two of you, okay?
Just pick your calls. Pick your call.
It's okay, sis. Thank you so much for your time today. I feel so relieved. Or may I say fortified?
Yes, that is part of my job description as your sister, you know? Fortification.
And congratulations once again. Mama will be so happy.
Yes, baby. I intend to invite her over. Then I will tell her.
She will like it. You know, it's been so long.
She came, baby. Unlike some people with it.
Don't mind some busybodies. Okay, sis, I have to go. So I'll take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, you two. Be good. Take care. And smile always, okay?
Bye.
Alright.
Mom, you won't believe who came to visit.
Not another in-law, right?
Don't worry, Mom. You're going to love this particular visitor.
We are here to see Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy.
Hope say no wahala.
No problem at all. My son here is Nita's classmate, and we are here to see them on a very special issue.
Yeah. Okay, no wahala now. But I'll open it for you.
Thank you very much.
Talking about the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws. Can't live with them, can't live without them, can't live without them. Oh, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws, the in-laws. You must learn how to live with them. You cannot live without them.
Mama, hey! I was just talking to Annie about inviting you to come and visit. And here you are.
See your life, you and your sister. You are just on the planning level. Me, I have already landed.
You have landed like a Land Rover. You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're
thank
welcome. You're looking fine.
Hey.
See your blouse. Mama! Rita, check who's at the door.
Look at your brother. Look at the beard.
Mama, leave this one.
Man, this is beard gang. Beard gang.
Hey, make sure no. Beard gang. Remove this thing.
Leave this
Reduce that thing.
Leave him.
Beard gang.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh, good afternoon, ma'am.
You must be Nita's mother.
Yes, and you are?
I am Mrs. Okonkwo. And this is my son, Bishop.
You're the lady who slapped my child at the pizzeria.
Yes, and I'm very sorry for that. Bishop here finally told me what happened, and I personally brought him to apologize to your daughter for forcing himself upon her.
Hold it right there. Did you say force himself on her?
Yes, ma'am.
As in, he tried to rape her?
Yes, ma'am.
Sissy, don't your daughters know better than to make themselves available to young men like this to be raped? What kind of upbringing are you giving to these girls?
Rest assured that it's not the kind of upbringing that Betty is giving to a drug addict's daughter. Not the type of upbringing you give to your useless daughters that make them so shameless.
How dare you!
Stop that! What do you want to do? You want to smack my daughter before me? No. Oh, please! I don't mind to this village woman. This is my son's house. This is my daughter's house. This is my son's house. Okay? Is this how you're treating her? I am here now. Here.
Oh, go to your son's house.
Yeah.
This is not your son's house.
I see.
Go to your son's house. Okay?
Just touch her. Touch her.
Tell her to insult me again. Tell her to insult me again if I will not slap her.
You speak that English you have spoken again and again and again. You think you are the only person that knows that?
Oh, please.
You
church. Poor church rat.
So bloody word.
Oh, please.
Some in-laws are a blessing. Some others uninteresting. Some will bring you joy. Others will take away your joy. When they're around, there's so much drama, and so much wahala. If you complain, they will give you double trouble. You cannot do without them. They will always be around, no matter what they do. Don't let them put you down. your home and not to be unhappy. Don't let anyone or anything take that away. Oh, some will come and try to break your home. They will try to divide the home. You must be wise in handling the situation. Oh,